Okay, so that was number one. Number two was the fact is that he was buried, okay? Now, this is in a way controversial, but in some sense, the fact is, obviously, anybody that dies is buried. So tell me the story here.
Right, and notice whenever I list 12 facts, I just say he was buried, because I don't want to get into a discussion. If they go, no, the most common kind is a hole in the ground and they put you there. Even the weird suggestion that they threw him in the dump in the middle of the city.
And the dogs ate him.
Things like that, and the dogs. But the point is about him being buried, all these scenarios require his death. If he's underground, if the dogs are eating him and he's burning to death, if he is in a tomb and it's closed up and they've taken him in there, and you know, whatever you think about the Shroud of Turin, I mean, but the man buried in the shroud is in a state of rigor mortis. I mean, so when they put him in there, he's a goner.
Yeah.
But in Jerusalem, they've got these limestone tombs that are very common. And the story is that Joseph, a member of the Sanhedrin, buried him in his own tomb. And you know, one good argument for that is that 4 out of 4 sources, sometimes we think of these 4 authors as sitting together around a table. John, what do you have for this? Mark, hey. Okay, well, I'm going to go with these words. They're not. They're spread around the Mediterranean. And the fact that they're telling the same story, now someone's going to say, time out. Matthew and Luke most likely used Mark for one of the sources that Luke said he used. Well, John's an independent source. That makes it independent. Most scholars, according to a recent survey, most scholars believe that Mark used what's called a pre-Markan passion narrative. Mark had another source for the crucifixion. And because the way it's written, they think it was composed before 37 AD.
Yeah.
So if Mark is really early at plus 40, how about 7? Is a 7-year-old source good? But the point is, they go by independent sources. Mark is 1, John is 1, Mark's source makes 3. There's a creed in Acts chapter 13, a Pauline creed that talks about Jesus being buried. Has 4 minimal sources. Scholars aren't even sure if Matthew and Luke even used Mark at this point. We've got more sources than we need for the burial.